Do you struggle with awkwardness? Well, you're not alone. Essentially, this video is about how to awkwardly go for it in the world. So the feeling of awkwardness, most people don't like because it just, I don't know, this is my visual representation of awkward. It just feels so uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable feeling. But what I have found is that if you can lean into discomfort of awkwardness, then you can actually get a lot done. Particularly related to sex, one of the ways you learn to try new things, to explore new things, is to awkwardly go for it. So for example, the first time you ever tried to kiss somebody, was it like, oh, I feel magical and I can just kiss and I feel all of the feelings and it's easy? No. It was very, very awkward. Try to remember back to your first kiss. You felt your feelings in your body and you were kind of like, should I not? Is this a good time? Is this not a good time? That's awkward. That is the feeling of awkwardness. And it is very uncomfortable for people if you don't get used to that sense of like, okay, it's just a little awkward. But all awkwardness is, if you break it down, is just sensations. So when I break down my own version of awkwardness, I feel tension in my neck. I feel warmth in my skin and my face. I feel blood rushing through my arms. And that's awkward. It's just a breakdown of sensations. When you learn to kind of recognize that any of your feelings is just a breakdown of sensations, then it becomes easier to move into them, lean into them. And what you'll find is awkward is just a version of anxiety. When you learn to like ride that wave of anxiety and go for it, then you actually can accomplish that first kiss. Because remember what came after? So you feel awkward, you kind of want to kiss somebody, and then just go for it, just go for it. That's what you kind of tell yourself, and you lean in, and then you have that kiss. And it was amazing. What's cool about after awkwardly going for it, if the love is requited, of course, is you get an adrenaline rush of like, wow, that was amazing. That felt so good. So anytime you're trying new things with your partner, first, I always encourage you, have some conversations. I'm interested in this. Let's try this. Would you be okay with this? But there still comes a point where you have to awkwardly go for it. You have to try things. Because if you don't try, then you'll never get there. So if you and your partner say, talk about, let's try some sex toys. I think that would be fun. Would you like it? Yeah, I'd like it. Okay, so you've had the conversation. You have an idea of what you might want to do with each other. Then the actual acting on it still looks like you're sitting, you're thinking about the sex toys. You've talked about the sex toys. You have them. You got them in the bed. They're there. They're somewhere in the bedroom. Maybe they're in the closet or something. You have to awkwardly go for it and say, do you want to try the sex toys tonight? And when they're like, oh yeah, okay. It's just, you lean in. And that's what I'm challenging you to think about today is, how can you lean into that discomfort and go for it? So this is Angela Skirtu. For more information, you can submit a contact form at my website, www.therapistintstlouis.com. Please like and subscribe for more videos.